In this quick video guide, we're going to see how we can move from Substance 3D Painter into Substance 3D Stager. Now, they're all part of the Substance 3D package. They're all software that can be used if you buy the whole package. And the Stager, it's particularly useful when you need to create an entire 3D scene rather than just working on a 3D object. Now let's get started in 3D Painter here. So I'm just gonna open a sample, which is gonna be the Meat Mat 3D model that you find in the samples folder in Substance 3D Painter. And we're gonna use this to make this example, this really quick example. I'm gonna go in the Smart Materials on the top right. Now on the top left, sorry. I'm gonna start to apply some of these Smart Materials. Why Smart Materials? Because they're gonna give us a nice realistic look real quick. So you can add like worn out parts and like damaged parts or painting, and you can add dirt or other defects. So everything that will make your model more realistic and like more used and not perfect like this. So this is a nice material. Let's add also another layer of dirt like this. So I'm just gonna click and drag on the various parts. Now everything is explained in the 3D Substance video course. If you're interested, now we're gonna just quickly create a painting. So I'm gonna add a new layer where I can brush. So I'm gonna do this for all the three parts that I see there on the top. So I'm just gonna create a new painting layer again, also here, and we make just like a cross, and also here on the head. So I'm going to go up there on the head. So I have this model here is composed by three different parts. So it's kind of a small scene, but it's still one single model. This is what you do in Painter. Usually you get one model or one assembly, and then you start working with that. And that's it. You cannot do more than that. Well, yeah, you can render, you can use environments, but you cannot work on an entire scene. So we go to File and Send to. We can also send it to Photoshop if you want to work there with textures, or we can just send it to Stager. Now this operation shouldn't take like more than 1 minute. It's going to open up the Substance 3D Stager application. So it's gonna again be really quick usually. And then we have here the import settings. Now I don't want to include unused materials. I don't really want them. I just want the materials that have been used in the model that I am importing, not extra stuff that I don't need. And also I don't need to generate UVs because I know for sure that this model already has UVs, so I don't need to generate them. So I can import. And quickly you will see there the 3D model now in Stager. Now, once you are in Stager, you can do basically, application of more 3D objects. Like you can click and drag and drop from the libraries really quick, really easy. Other 3D objects, you have like a lot of products for industrial design, product design, packaging. You see this is like a package, and this one here is a bottle, a glass, and a cupboard, and you have a lot of things you can pick from the libraries. Now you can also re-export back to Painter if you want. You can export the USD scene, which is the stager scene, and you can use the selected objects or the entire scene, and you can include whatever you want to include or exclude depending on your needs. You export there, you import in Painter. So File, New, File, Select, go in the folder that he created, this one here, and then select the 3D to import the 3D. And well, you can go through some of these settings here, but let's just go and say okay, because we don't really need to do too many things, because USD is a format from Substance, so it's perfectly readable. So you can see here the 3D model together with the new 3D scene. And now you can see I have more objects there on the top. I don't only have the three different parts, which are actually called materials in this case. Now we don't see the materials right away. So what we can do is go to File, Import Resources, and Add Resources. And there you go. These are some of the resources. So in the Scene Stager folder, you'll find the 3D file and the 3D textures to recreate the material in here in Substance 3D Painter. Now, usually we go the other way around. Usually we export from Painter and import into Stager. But you can always go back if you want. And there it is. Now, once we are in Stager, we have a lot of things again. We have 3D models we can use to create a complex scene. And we have materials just like in Painters. We can just click and drag and drop. We can also import new materials from the 3D library of Substance in the web or the community library, and we can add lights, we can add environments. Now, I don't want to explain all this stuff to you because there is already a video course in Substance 3D in the channel with one lesson specific for Substance 3D Stager. So I don't want to go like and explain everything here. If you're interested, just go and check that video course in the channel. Now we also can use the rendering, and this is iRay rendering and ray tracing. Now if it doesn't take too much here, so you can switch also here from real time to ray tracing, but you can do that also in the design interface. Just click on the little switch up there on the top right, and you can activate the ray tracing, and that's it. So this will be all for this quick video guide. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel to stay updated. If you want to support us, please join the channel as a supporter and check out other courses and guides. Thanks for watching. See you in the next.